Hey Bayside students, it's Miss Jen, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to make oatmeal raisin cookies and learn about fractions. First, let me tell you what a fraction is. A fraction is a number that represents part of a whole. As you can see, each row represents one whole. We see fractions in baking. For example, each measuring cup will equal a fraction. So 1 cup equals 1 whole. Half a cup will go with the 1/2 fraction. The 1/3 fraction goes with the 1/3 cup. And finally, the 1/4 fraction is 1/4 cup. When dealing with fractions, you have to look at the denominator, which is the number below the line. In this fraction, the denominator is 3. And you also have to look at the numerator, which is the number above the line showing how many parts we have. In this case, our numerator is 1. When adding fractions, the denominator has to be the same. So when solving, the denominator will stay the same. And since both denominators here are 3, the answer will also have a denominator of 3. Then, when you add the numerators, it's as if it's a regular addition problem. So the answer to this problem is 2/3 or 2/3. Same thing with subtraction. The denominators must be the same. So if I have 3/5 minus 1/5, the answer will have a denominator of 5. And in the numerator, you subtract like a normal problem, 3 minus 1. So my answer for this problem is 2/5 or 2/5. Now, if you see a fraction problem that has 2 different denominators, we cannot solve it. Here are the ingredients you need. And don't worry, I added the ingredients and the instructions in the description box down below. So before I get started with the instructions, make sure you have an adult with you while you are baking. It is important for your safety. Alright, so first things first. Make sure you have your ingredients ready and your work area ready. Then you set your oven to 350 degrees. Alright, so the next part is very important. Make sure you wash your hands. So first, we're going to combine the butter, sugars, eggs, and vanilla. So for this recipe, it says we need 3/4 cups of butter. Alright, so on our butter, it has measurements on here. And we need 3/4. The 4 is the denominator. So I see here that it has a 1/4 cup, and I need 3 of this. So 1/4 cup is equal to 4 tablespoons. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1/4. Then we count another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1/4 plus 1/4 and another 1/4 equals to 3/4. So now we're gonna add our brown sugar. The recipe says we need 3/4 cups of brown sugar. So I'll take my measuring cup that says 1/4 cup, and how many scoops of this do we need? If your answer is 3, you are correct, because 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 3/4. And go ahead and get 3 scoops of brown sugar using your 1/4 cup. Next, we need 1/2 cup of regular sugar. Pour that in. And go ahead and mix that up. So now we have 2 eggs, which is also 2/2, and it equals 1 whole. If I put 1 egg in here, I take away 1/2 an egg. So it's 2/2, subtract 1/2, which is the one we put in here, equals 1/2. So we have 1/2 of the 2 eggs left. Next on the recipe, we need 3 cups of oats. So because we need 3 cups, I'm going to change it up a bit. So for the first cup, we're going to use the regular 1 cup. Now we're going to use our 1/3 cup. How many scoops do we need to get 1 whole? If your answer is 3, you are correct. So how do we get 3? 1/3 is 1 scoop, so 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 equals 3/3, and that is also 1 cup. And now let's go use our 1/2 cup. How many scoops do we need using 1/2 cup? The correct answer is 2, because 1/2 plus 1/2 equals 2/2, and that is also 1 whole. Alright, next ingredient is flour. It says we need 1 1/4 cup of flour. So I'll use my 1 cup, my 1/4, and then just add the rest of the ingredients, the baking soda, salt, cinnamon, and raisins. And make sure you mix this all up really well. This recipe makes about 24 medium-sized cookies, but it is up to you on how small or big you want them to be. I used spoons to place them on the baking sheets. Make sure you have an adult help you when you place the baking sheets in the oven and let it bake for about 10 minutes or when the edges are slightly brown. While waiting for the cookies to bake, you can use that time to start putting away ingredients, wash the dishes, and clean your area. After cleaning, I needed a little smoothie break, so that's me drinking my smoothie. And now here are the cookie updates. Yay! They are almost done. I just want the edges to be a little bit more brown. So after 10 minutes or when the edges are brown, go ahead and take the cookies out of the oven and let it cool down completely before transferring them onto a container or a plate. Okay, so I let the cookies cool down completely and now I'm gonna taste it. This is really good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Drink or eat it with a glass of milk and oh, good. This is a good snack after your online classes or right before you do homework, after you do homework. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you clean up after yourselves, wash your dishes, put it away, and clean down, wipe down your counters, and stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.